2-inch hail, 65-mile-an-hour winds, and 10 tornado threats today is no ordinary Thursday, y'all. I am Tom, and the Storm Prediction Center just upgraded eastern Kansas to enhanced risk this afternoon. Good Lord, a 40-year veteran forecaster told me this morning he has never seen 5 days like this. 5 straight days of enhanced risk severe weather locked over the plains. He called it once in a generation. We have the fuel, we have the ignition. This atmosphere is locked and loaded across the plains, y'all. Here's the kicker: today is only day 1 of that 5-day stretch, and it gets dramatically worse ahead. Pull up a chair, get your coffee, and let me walk you through every single dangerous day ahead. Before anything else, turn your weather alerts on this second, not when the tornado sirens start. If you're not signed up for emergency alerts on your phone, please do that before the storms hit, folks. Today's enhanced risk covers eastern Kansas from Wichita to Topeka. That is level 3 out of 5, y'all. A slight risk stretches from Minneapolis to Kansas City. Millions of people in this zone, y'all. Supercells fire along the dry line between 3 and 5 p.m. Central today. That is your dangerous window, y'all. Here's what makes today so dangerous: 2,000 to 3,000 joules of atmospheric instability are already loaded up. Good Lord, 3,000 joules is the kind of energy that launches violent rotating supercells in minutes, not hours. Wind shear is also extreme today. That is exactly what puts deadly spin into those supercells and creates tornadoes. Think of wind shear like wringing a wet towel. More twist means tighter spin and a stronger, longer-lived tornado. A 10% tornado probability inside the enhanced risk zone today, and the SIG hatching is on the map. That SIG hatching means an EF2 tornado or stronger is on the table today. Burn that into your memory. Very large hail, baseball size, 2 inches or bigger, is honestly the single biggest threat today. No joke. A 30% hail probability over 1 inch covers the heart of eastern Kansas. That is enormous, folks. Wind gusts of 50 to 65 miles an hour are possible with any storm that fires today. Heads up. Earl, a retired school principal from Wichita, buddy, today is your highest risk day of this entire 5-day stretch. Earl, you have 2 hours before that 3 p.m. storm window opens. Identify 2 shelter spots before noon today. Earl, you taught kids to be prepared for 30 years. Now make sure your own family has a plan. Once that cap breaks today, storms go severe very, very quickly. No two ways about it today. Mobile home residents near Wichita or Topeka, please get to a sturdy building before 3 p.m. this afternoon. Honey, statistically, mobile home residents are 15 times more likely to die in a tornado than people in solid structures. That 15 times stat is not a scare tactic. It is 40 years of documented tornado fatality data. Let me go state by state now, because your risk window tonight depends on exactly where you live, folks. Minnesota supercells bubble up around noon and push toward Minneapolis by 5 or 6 p.m. rush hour tonight. Minneapolis, large hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts could hit your area right at the worst possible time. Wisconsin, nasty storm clusters enter the northwestern part of your state by 5 p.m., tracking east overnight. La Crosse and Eau Claire, Wisconsin golf ball hail and damaging winds tonight. Heads up to y'all up there. Nebraska, eastern Nebraska lights up fast between 5 and 6 p.m., with tornado-producing supercells possible tonight. Omaha and Lincoln, your tornado risk is highest right when those first supercells fire between 5 and 8 p.m. Iowa storms are already ongoing near Mason City, and Waterloo this morning. They will intensify by afternoon. Iowa City, Davenport, and Dubuque, very strong storms whipping through your area by 10 p.m. tonight. Honey, James, a retired farmer from Manhattan, Kansas. James, your tornado window peaks right around 5 p.m. tonight. James, between Manhattan and Topeka is exactly where supercells are most likely to produce. Please be ready. Kansas City storms blast through around 9 p.m. tonight, right when you put the kids to bed. Missouri storm clusters sweep Joplin, Springfield, and Kansas City from 9 p.m. straight through to midnight. Oklahoma City, a rogue supercell is still possible near you tonight, even with the relatively lower risk area. If anything fires near OKC tonight, it goes severe very fast. Keep checking that radar after 9 p.m., y'all. Across all these states today, one thing is flat out true: this atmosphere has enough fuel to produce killers. The total storm threat area today stretches over 1,200 miles from the Canadian border down to the Texas Gulf. 1,200 miles of severe weather risk on one day in late April. Good Lord, that is serious. Have at least 2 ways to receive warnings right now: phone alert, NOAA weather radio, and a trusted neighbor. Do not rely on outdoor sirens alone. They flat out cannot be heard inside a house at all. If a tornado warning goes up for your county tonight, do not look outside. Get to your shelter immediately. Good Lord, too many people die every spring looking at a tornado from their front porch. Do not. After dark tornadoes are the most dangerous kind. A tornado at night gives almost no visual warning at all. Tonight's peak risk window is 9 p.m. to midnight. Do not go to bed without a shelter plan. If you share a wall with a neighbor, knock on their door before those storms arrive tonight, honey. Margaret, a retired librarian from Des Moines. Margaret, your kids are right to keep calling today. Margaret, this trough is not going anywhere fast. The same dangerous pattern runs from today straight to Monday. Drop your city in the comments right now, and I will personally reply with your specific local threat window today. Thousands across Tornado Alley are watching today. Let me know where you are. I got you, folks. I need to stop right here. A forecaster just told me something that genuinely stunned me cold. In 40 years of tracking severe weather, he has never seen 5 enhanced risk days stacked over the same region. He called it once in a generation. The worst does not arrive until this weekend. No joke at all. Good Lord, if today is the calm before the storm, Saturday is going to be something this generation remembers, saying, this stretch has all 3 ingredients maxed at the same time. Wind shear off the charts. Instability at 3,000 joules. When those 3 ingredients peak simultaneously, forecasters start calling their own families. That is alarming. The atmosphere this weekend is as loaded as anything the plains have seen in years, good Lord, folks. Friday, April 24th, shifts the bullseye south and east into brand new dangerous territory. Heads up down there. Friday's slight risk covers all of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, southeast Oklahoma, and northeast Texas today. Little Rock, Shreveport, and Jackson, Mississippi, you're all sitting inside Friday's main risk zone, y'all. Betty, a retired grocery manager from Little Rock. Betty, Friday evening in your area could get real rowdy. Betty, the Little Rock area has a documented history of strong tornadoes and setups exactly like Friday's pattern. Friday's storms will fire along leftover outflow boundaries from tonight. Those boundaries act like ignition wires. Once a supercell hooks onto one of those boundaries, it goes violent very fast, good Lord. That is dangerous. Watch for supercells on the southern flank of Friday's storm complex. Those are your tornado producers, plain and simple. Memphis, Tennessee, watch storms approaching from the west Friday evening. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour possible. Friday night outdoor plans anywhere from Texas to Mississippi. Keep one eye on that radar the whole time, folks. Oklahoma City and central Oklahoma Friday supercells look flat out nasty in the European model at 7 p.m. The SPC could upgrade Friday's southern outlook to an enhanced risk. I think that upgrade is coming Friday morning. If that upgrade arrives, central Oklahoma and northeast Texas jump up to a 30% probability of severe weather. Friday is not the headliner, but ignoring a slight risk in your own backyard is flat out foolish, y'all. Hail on Friday could reach 1 to 2 inches across Arkansas and northern Louisiana. That is golf ball territory. Damaging wind gusts Friday could hit 50 to 60 miles an hour with any organized squall line that develops overnight. Saturday, April 25th, honest to goodness, the single day that has every meteorologist most on edge this entire week. Saturday already shows an enhanced risk level 3 covering Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Fort Smith. Heads up. Jimmy, a retired postal worker from Tulsa. Jimmy, Saturday is flat out the most dangerous day of your week. Jimmy, Saturday your route should run from home to shelter and nowhere else. Honest advice, buddy. The southern mode Saturday has a 30% probability of severe weather right over Oklahoma and Arkansas today. We are talking EF2 plus tornadoes, 4-inch hail, and 70-mile-an-hour winds. All hazards on the table Saturday. The SIG hatching for significant severe weather covers Oklahoma Saturday. That is the SPC's most serious map flag. A northern enhanced risk zone also covers Wichita, Hutchinson, and Pratt, Kansas Saturday. 2 zones, 1 day. 2 separate enhanced risk zones on 1 day. North and south, good Lord, that is seriously loaded. Both the European model and the American GFS are screaming the same thing about Saturday, never good. When 2 completely independent computer models agree on a violent outcome, forecasters get very serious very fast. Supercells fire Saturday around 3 to 5 p.m., then merge into bow echoes and deadly squall lines by Saturday evening. Saturday overnight, a bow echo with winds over 70 miles an hour could blast straight through northern Arkansas. Donna, a retired nurse from Tulsa. Donna, have your Saturday shelter plan solid by tonight, please. Donna, you ran toward emergencies your whole career this Saturday. Please run away from this one. Mobile home residents across Oklahoma and southern Kansas, please get out before Saturday afternoon. No debate. No mobile home is worth your life when a violent tornado is rolling through. Burn that into memory. Sharon, a retired nurse from Norman, Oklahoma. Sharon, Norman sits dead center inside that enhanced risk zone. Sharon, if a tornado warning sounds Saturday afternoon, you have minutes, not hours, get to shelter immediately. Saturday is a day this region will talk about for years. A 40-year forecaster said so flat out. Sunday, April 26th, another enhanced risk, 30% probability, right back over Oklahoma and Arkansas again. Oklahoma City and Tulsa, same danger zone 2 days straight. Buckle up tight, y'all, for real. Sunday's entire setup is driven by a 991 millibar surface low ejecting hard out of the southern Rockies Sunday morning. A 991 millibar surface low is flat out intense. That is the kind of pressure reading that drives violent outbreaks. The triple point of that low is where tornado risk will peak Sunday right smack in Oklahoma's backyard again. Good Lord, triple point tornado setups near Oklahoma City have produced some of the most violent twisters in history. Arkansas, you will be a hard-hit state over several days, good Lord. Be on guard all weekend. Robert, a retired firefighter from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Robert, your community sits directly in Sunday's path. Robert, you spent your career running into danger this weekend. I'm asking you to stay safe inside. Buddy? Robert keeps his NOAA weather radio on the nightstand every night, and folks, that is the right call. Sunday storms will fire by mid-afternoon and could produce long-track tornadoes staying on the ground for 30 miles. A tornado on the ground for 30 miles does not hit one farm. It levels entire towns entirely. Sunday night, the squall line moves through Arkansas with embedded tornadoes and winds over 65 miles an hour possible. If storms wake you up Sunday night, do not roll back over, get to shelter and stay there. Anyone with outdoor plans in Oklahoma or Arkansas this entire weekend, move every single one of those plans indoors. Back-to-back enhanced risk days over the same zip codes is flat out alarming. This is not normal, y'all. 2 enhanced risk days in a row over the same cities is rare. Most years it does not happen. If this forecast is helping you stay ahead of this dangerous stretch, please go hit that subscribe button now. We track every one of these setups day by day with 5 dangerous days ahead. Be right here. Monday, April 28th, the severe weather parade grows bigger and marches further east, plain and simple. Monday has the largest enhanced risk area of this entire 5-day stretch. I'm calling Monday the Outbreak Day. This is where it gets really bad, folks. The full upper-level pattern ejects and ignites widespread destruction. Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee Monday looks like a genuine severe weather outbreak for all of y'all. Dennis, a retired insurance agent from Indianapolis. Dennis, Monday afternoon is your personal window to watch closely. Dennis, you calculate risk for a living this Monday. Your own risk is real. Have your plan ready. Northern Mississippi and parts of Ohio also see a real Monday threat as the squall line sweeps relentlessly eastward. Monday's storm system could reach the Appalachian Mountains by Tuesday morning, 1,000 miles of severe weather range. Frank, a retired mechanic from Memphis, buddy, your Monday night threat could arrive well after midnight sharp. Frank, figure out your safe spot tonight and burn that plan into your memory before you sleep. High-rise residents in St. Louis, Indianapolis, or Chicago interior hallway, lowest floor, away from all windows. Tuesday also carries severe weather risk across the southern plains. This 5-day pattern does not wind down fast. Forecasters are calling April 2026 the most active severe weather month in Plains history in years. No joke, y'all. I need to stop again because on top of all these storms, the drought situation is getting alarming, folks. Extreme drought, deep red on the map, folks, is spreading from South Texas into Georgia. Georgia, the Carolinas, and Florida are under severe dry conditions and desperately need beneficial rainfall soon. European 30-day models show below normal precipitation across the deep south through early May. No relief coming. Gloria, a retired bank teller from Joplin, Missouri. Gloria, your area will pick up some rain this week, honey. Gloria, watch the Spring River near Joplin closely. All this rain falling into saturated ground adds up very fast. Drought begets drought once it locks in this hard. Breaking out is extremely tough. Plain and simple, good Lord. One more story today, folks, honest to goodness, late April in Montana is something else entirely. Eastern Montana has a blizzard warning today, 3 inches of snow and gusts up to 70 miles an hour. Glasgow and Wolf Point, Montana late April blizzard with 70-mile gusts. Hang on to those hats. Red flag fire warnings cover eastern Colorado, New Mexico, and the Texas Panhandle through today. Plumb dry out there. In those dry, windy areas today, no outdoor burning one spark and a dangerous wildfire takes off fast. All right, folks, straight talk before I wrap the bottom line action items every one of you needs. Number 1, know your tornado shelter spot right now. Basement, interior room, lowest floor, no windows. No basement, a windowless bathroom on the lowest floor works very well in a tornado. Heads up, folks. A mattress pulled over you in that interior room can save your life from flying tornado debris, y'all. Number 2, charge your phone and keep a backup battery ready. Power outages will hit hard tonight. Carol, a retired school teacher from Kansas City. Carol, have your shelter plan ready before noon today. Honey. Carol, if your neighbor has a basement, give them a quick call this morning. 5 minutes could matter tonight. Number 3, mobile home residents in Kansas, Nebraska, and Oklahoma get out before storms arrive today. No debate. No home is worth your life when a violent tornado is nearby. Burn that into your whole household. Number 4, turn around. Don't drown if water is over any road tonight. That road is not safe. Good Lord, 6 inches of moving floodwater knocks you off your feet. 2 feet sweeps a full car away. Number 5, check on elderly neighbors in risk zones today. And Friday evening, do yourself a solid, folks. Good Lord, that 5-minute knocker call could be the most important thing you do all week, y'all. ANOAA Weather Radio for $25 wakes you up when your phone fails overnight. Burn that into memory. Number 6, if you have pets, know exactly where you're taking them. Animals flat out panic in tornadoes. Have your dog on a leash before severe weather arrives. Loose dogs during tornadoes are heartbreaking. After storms clear tonight, never touch down power lines and never walk through standing floodwater ever, y'all. Post-storm house fires from candles and generators kill more people than most realize. Use flashlights only. Honey. Let me give you the big picture straight. This atmospheric pattern is parked and not leaving soon. Thursday through Monday, 5 straight days of enhanced risk severe weather across the same battered region, folks. Every single city on this list is somebody's Earl, somebody's James, somebody's Frank. These are real people, y'all. The minutes you spend making a shelter plan today are the most valuable minutes of your whole week. Stay weather aware every single day this week. Stay safe out there, and I will be right here for you. 2-inch hail, 65-mile-an-hour winds, 10 tornado threats today, day 1 of 5. Stay safe out there, y'all.